Hey, everybody. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for your likes, your shares, subscribes. I appreciate you guys so much. Very much so. You know? Um, huh. Lilith. I just got reminded. It's funny. It's funny. It really is. I just got reminded of, for real, how my daughter was created. Because, you know, who represents Earth is like the masculine energy. I just done watching a Lilith video. Well, I didn't finish it, but I will finish later. But anyways, I was on top when my daughter was created, and it makes perfect sense that men would be seen as the bottom and women would be seen as the top because Lilith was the first wife of Adam, the original wife. You know, and Lilith was created after thus for a more less dominant feminine energy, one to be subservient to him. Because Lilith is the one that was created as an equal and was before Adam and had the knowledge, the wisdom and the knowledge, and it just is what it is. So, I hate it when I was dirty, and it's ridiculous forcing the beast up. Um, myself cleaning my nails so often. It's crazy. So, and I was like, interesting. And then my son, of course, I had my son after I had my daughter. But not knowing what I was doing in the middle of manifesting, right? The nature was for me to, do what I did. It was natural. It was innate. It was given. So it's how we bring more feminine energies here. So, and it's also another tantric sex point and pointer to understand what you can create and how you can create a boy or girl. Besides the emotional value as well, whether being survival or comfort. I have some rice noodles with some cabbage and broccoli. I could not find my green onion. But it's okay. So I just found that interesting as a reminder as to listening to my higher self as opposed to listening to or being undermined as a, a dominant feminine energy. Which ultimately the war is on the stronger feminine energies that exist that will give the knowledge and the wisdom to whomever adheres to the guidance, right? And it's also covenanted by these toxic male covens, male dominated covens. Hmm. I really feel that at least if they wouldn't have pussyfooted so much, they would actually, we would all actually be in a lot better position right. Damn, I'm gonna put a little bit of slap your mama in here. It is spicy. This is my first and probably only meal of the day. I don't believe I'll be eating later on. I've really been thinking about, especially this year, at the beginning of this year, I was like, if you guys remember, it's like 656, angel number. I was like, you guys do a fast with me once a week for every month. Was the goal, you know? So I believe everything, doesn't happen for no reason. And it is a reflection of our world. Now, last night, I don't know what the hell was going on. For real. I just know, to me, it was a good dream. I feel like, and I really did want to wake up. I have not been wanting to wake up. Not to mean that, I don't want to harm myself. That's not what I mean. I enjoy being in other realms, especially when I'm at peace. And I love that. When the world is not so, the other universal forces are not so chaotic as it is here. Hmm. I was just sprinkling some nutritional yeast on my rice noodles. Yeah, I know I put garlic, onion, paprika, turmeric. I did not add any amas or Himalayan salt to this dish. Cabbage, broccoli, some lemon pepper, and some orange pepper. I did add, but I don't know. Recently, with how I've been feeling, I haven't really been eating. I've been feeling good, like emotionally. It's just What I am seeing, I just really, I am at a bare minimum. Damn, mine feels like it's slipping or something. Y'all forgive my head. I had my onesie on last night, and I put my hoodie on. Potato. I put some potato in here. I think I might just focus like on my teas a lot more too. I don't add sugar in my teas. I might, if I do anything, honey, just like very little. But I usually just have water and tea, the tea bag, period, and the water. That's it. Oh yeah, I wanted to let y'all know that I know I had a negative balance at my residence at where I'm at right now. Right after I told y'all about me figuring out who it was messing with my shit, and they had also replaced my phone too. So that's federal messing with my mail. My personal information on top of the guy that fixed my damn phone, or supposedly fixed the phone, really, which really he broke the shit. And my laptop. I don't know if they had it programmed to where they could like make it not charge and make it charge, because now it's charging. Just need y'all to understand there comes karma that is uncontrollable when it comes to what other people do to me. Y'all know I'm usually eating this with chopsticks, but I'm not today. It haven't been recently. But other than that, it's like my balance is clear and I'm over now. And it's like, I hope you don't think that that's gonna be hush money. That's gonna be your hands washed clean from what has been done. Like, especially with me recognizing that you set a narrative to the officer, like as if I was lying. That's not gonna happen. Broccoli. Cabbage is just so meaty. It just really is. It's like that meat of a soup that you just, it make everything so good. Not everything, but certain things so good. But yeah, I I just been really taking my time and be gentle with myself, because I'm just like I said, things are increasing and my sensitivity is at a crazy level. And I swear to God, today, let me tell y'all what happened else too. I just so happened to tap on one of my old videos, and this is why I'm scared to tap on my own old videos that I've made, because I'm like, damn, they're so on point. They are so on point. Let me get a water. Woo. So, tea, water, some cheese, sweet drinks here and there, but 9 times out of 10, I'm drinking water. Pure, pure water. Okay. I clicked on one of my videos from 2002. Oh yeah, it was 2002. Yeah. Yeah, it was. So 2002, I think it was like May, January, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, that makes sense. So I was still living in my car at that point, and I was going through a tumultuous thing to where I was accused of lying about my identity, which, especially not when it comes to work. But this lady, like I said, she was so cuckoo. She's a Pisces. And controlling. And she had met her girlfriend the same way she met me, so her girlfriend was quite triggered. But like I told you guys, I heard myself say, tried to pull a gun out on me, but no, the guy did pull out a gun on me. And I acted like I was scared for my life because at that point in time, she was on the phone with my caseworker. So, it's fucking crazy. But what's going on right now, that's why I be like, y'all be careful, especially with these irate ass people that are controlling. And this is the same one that was controlling over my sleep, what I ate, and how, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you see people trying to depreciate you like that and wear you out and wear you thin, they're trying to put you in a fear. Mind you, I think that they're totally different. You know what I mean? I think I have something stuck in my teeth. I think that they're totally different. So there ain't no way that it is what it is, right? But I know I still have a mission to fulfill. So I do take things accordingly. So she was on the phone with my caseworker at this time, and I took the opportunity to use that opportunity. Mind you, after that, she changed the whole camera system, and I understood why afterwards. these people out here not only trying to take advantage of young people, unsuspecting people, old, young, whatever, and people take advantage of people, period. I say it is very, very, very important to be aware of these things that can happen that people will attempt and predators like that. So if you don't come into their presence, if you come across their presence, they can also try to have their own agenda with your life. 2112, as I said that. Mirroring numbers. That's that bite I be talking about, that cabbage. Um, but people will track you. People will use your information. You don't never know who's fucking connected to who. You never fucking know. This is why you like, oh, you paranoid. No, motherfucker, I'm prepared. The experience that I've had, you never know who knows who, how they're connected. It could be a fucking bus driver. It could be a person on the corner. It could be a person at the store. It could be anybody. It could be a person in the office. It could be a fucking gangster. It could be a fucking crackhead. It could be anybody that's connected to somebody that they know somebody and how to, get to you, how to reach out to you, how to track you. This is how this shit works. It's just like being in the fucking Matrix. Motherfuckers are shapeshifting and turn into Mr. Smiths, and you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is how it works. You don't never know. Especially people that will do anything for money. Mm. Well, in this video, this is right after I made my great escape. What was it? Right before I write? I don't know. Can't say for sure. No, it was after, because I was talking about how the gun was pulled on me, and I was already like tripping balls because it was a dead body found not too house, and I was like, fuck, you know. And I was like, when I heard that, I was like, putting pieces of the puzzle together, and how people really try to take advantage of people, try to pimp them out, try to, you know. That's why I didn't participate in drinking around them. Like, I didn't want to drink anyways. Um, Definitely not smoking. They was drinking, they was smoking. They had strippers, or I don't know. I don't think the strippers came or something. I don't know. Really didn't give a fuck. But I excused myself to go sleep in the car. Like, and she was like, "You never came back, but you could have called me, shit." I was like, "You weren't worried that you weren't that fucking worried." I was parked outside on camera. So if anything was to happen, I'd be right there on camera. I don't fucking play when it comes to my safety and my well-being and my peace of mind. You know, and I don't do that to somebody else. And you would expect for common decency, but when people don't work with the common decency and they've had certain lifestyle, they were exposed to certain things, and they choose to live their life a certain way, but they feel like they're inferior, you're inferior to them. Superior is what I meant to mean. When they feel like they're superior and you're inferior to them, is where the problem lies. Um, Especially if they don't have the heart to change, the want to know how. It's just always a shit. Excuse me. A scramble, a force of wanting to lie on top of lie, and that's what I was talking about in the video. Is how certain people that live a certain lifestyle in certain ways, they usually end up having a stroke, heart problems, you know, lie after lie, covering up, and thinking that you're getting away with it, but you're taking on that emotional body of demonic form. It's like the devil's advocate. How he wanted him to win that case, even though he knew that shit was wrong. He wanted to put him in a predicament to where he could use something over his head to pretty much frame him, to make him, to feel guilty and to, I might as well just be the devil, you know, type situation. That's what pretty much the devil advocate is about. Y'all have to understand that a lot of people go through these experiences on a regular basis. A lot of these experiences will come across you on a regular basis. You have to pay attention. And with the devil's advocate, he was just like, no, like, I won't do incest and shit, and it's just so much. It's like the Wolf of Wall Street. You know what I'm saying? It's just the part they didn't show you was you actually making a deal with the devil. It just made it look like fun. It just looked like, oh, it was the lifestyle, and it's not. It's that Gregorian now. That's and that's fucking crazy. I was just talking about them in particular, her and this friend, that her best friend had no idea she had this gunman. Pretty sure he's a hitman. So, you have to be careful who you connect with and understand them as a person and their moral ethics of what they will do and what they won't do for money. Ultimately, because originally she was talking about this is what's so fucked up. I paid the lady a thousand plus so dollars, and she stole, copied my birth certificate, my ID. I'm pretty sure she had copies of my keys because when I came back to my car, um, my items were missing, and eventually they popped back up, which let me know I was being tracked and monitored. So, and she knows people in the real estate, so it is what it is. Like I know and I understand. They know people on top of whatever else bullshit that I'm dealing with right now. All these people are some way in some form all connected, whether it be energetic, or they are collectively in the same energy. Just as they have an energy that opposes him, that does the right thing, that has the right way, you know, just being rightful and just. And it is what it is. This woman in particular is Pisces. I put their information on a public platform, I believe so. And just in case anything happened. Um, so it's really sad that like that don't grow up. It's like I had a fucked up growing up, but I didn't choose to just be a fucked up person. It's by choice, psychologically, morally, that you choose to be a fucked up person. You choose to have fucked up ways. You just choose to do fucked up shit. No forgiveness, no malice in your heart, no self healing, no self checking, no self awareness, no self control. you know, and this is the same person I told y'all that her son, her youngest son, was like, "Are you here to teach my mommy how to be a better mommy?" That hurt. And I didn't know, children talk to you without saying so much. Our conversations are being monitored and everything. She had cameras in the house, so didn't have any malice intent for anything, right? But it's like we got to a point where after that party in the car was wrecked, she was like, "You don't talk to my children about certain things." Well, bitch, your children from the beginning have wanted to come and talk to me for comfort and healing. Obviously, because there was obviously something wrong with you that you just could not get together. That's nobody's fault but your own. But I wasn't there to cast stones. Whenever I really come across somebody like that, I'm not there to cast stones. But dealing with those people and those type of mentalities, you gotta understand that they don't give no fucks. They really don't care about you. They care about their own agenda. They care about their own agenda. Oh, I got two. This is why God was sending you in places to clean it up, and I understand completely. I just was like, Jesus Christ. When I say, tap into your higher self, cleanse, heal, repeat, protect, I really mean that because when God's constantly sending you on a mission, every person you come across, you dealing with yourself. That's the mission. Every day, every moment, every night, every moment, every time, every whatever. Every event is you learning. That makes sense. That's how my brake line was cut. I was like, that makes sense now. Because I forget. When you truly have God's love, like you will forget certain events in order for you to keep moving forward. But God will ever so gently or ever so abruptly remind you of certain events that have taken place in order for you to understand where this energy is coming from and how it's being directed at you. So it makes sense that for people to come and fuck with the wrong one at the right time, and I talk about this all the fucking time. So, anyways, they think they get scared, they think they get ugly, they think they know people, and if it's going on, they can really fuck with you, or they might go to a dark high priestess or a priest or something like that, and really try to fuck with you. But if you fuck with yourself for real, you were doing with your motherfucking well, number one player, like Cat Williams say, nobody or nothing can really fuck with you. Give them enough rope to hang themselves. And I don't say that to be disheartening, but I say that with all the passion of somebody coming and fucking with you and you don't have malice, harmful intention for them. But because of them exposing themselves, will want to try to unalive you for their injustices. 222 as I look at the motherfucking clock. Lilith. Akasha. Mother of the gods, death and rebirth. The Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Purify, cleanse, and release. Mercury, communication and truth. This eye just twitched. You deserve balance, like Moon Lilith in Libra. The darkness is chaos. The darkness is truth. Honor your individuality. You deserve balance. It is what the fuck it is now, ain't it? Damn, Uranus. I believe Uranus is in retrograde right now. Spark of genius in ascension. So wherever they call themselves ascensioning to, which is an actual descension, especially if you are just covering your tracks in the most demonic way, in demonic form of what you fucking are choosing to do, you're going to be exposed. You are better off playing on a freeway than to fuck with me. Black Lilith in Capricorn. Elevated status. You deserve balance. So I wouldn't doubt that. That's the whole case. So sensitive, y'all can't stand for my head to be constricted in the first place. But devotion and integration, separation, communication, knife. No. She good. But I don't know. I really don't remember what I was dreaming about for real. I just know it wasn't scary, and I know it's okay where I was. Actually slept in my room. Yeah, I just slept in my living room last night. I didn't even sleep in my room. You deserve balance. Honor your individuality. People will try to make you, and then she try to, like, this is the same girl. I'm calling her a girl because she's not a woman. This is the same one that was trying to tell me to change my hair color. Like, she was just gonna make me change my hair color. Like, she's on some mean girl. Like, this is not that. This is the same one that was like, oh, I want to be like them people. Like, she's talking about white people. I was like, do you not understand that they want to be like you? Like, divine feminine awakening. This is like coming to drop a gem in Eve's ear from Lilith. Like, peep game. You have the power. Divine feminine awakening. They are exposed. If I'm not mistaken, her best friend is a Pisces too. He was cool as fuck though. He didn't know about her other side. She must have a fucked up Gemini, fucking Capricorn placement or something. Like her south node. What could be her possible south node? Uranus. What is Uranus? Rule over. In my opinion, these are major arcana and these big hitters. He's like, yeah, the sun, your soul's purpose, and Mary Magdalene, divine royal goddess. And see how he has the earth in front of him? Yeah. This is the way that it is. It's funny how they distort it and they try to just bend it to where it's their will, though. Uranus. That's what I was saying. What rules over Uranus? It's probably Aquarius. Divine energy and passion. Mars. The Black Madonna, sacred dark goddess mother. That makes sense. The Phoenix. There's a whole lot of death and rebirth. A whole lot of Scorpio. Because in the death card is Scorpio. Scorpio. Jupiter, division, separation, division, and integration. I really wish people would get off of my gonads. It is what it is. You would think somebody ever, you would think, but that doesn't always mean it's true, which it doesn't. But it's the big three. Let's go with that. I feel like I need a nap again. I woke up early, took a nap. Take another nap. Toilet labor. The toilet labor that the Empress has been doing has been amazing. Working hard through this bullshit. It be people in these Hellcats and motherfucking fast ass cars and sports car, motorsports. Lord have mercy. Total wish fulfillment for the Empress. Can I get one for the E card? Please, thank you. Ooh. Ooh, damn. Leave that shit out in the cold. Toxic codependency. They are holding on by a string. That fire is amazing. The sun, can I get one for the sun? That's crazy. Ooh. Ooh. The Empress. Fast rapid communication with the sun. The sun. The Eight of Wands. And the Two of Cups. This is going to be equal, give and take. This is the universe, like I said, from heaven to earth. The Empress wanted to come out. I promise you, I will. You get one from Mary Magdalene, divine, loyal goddess. Goddess will teach you the way, show you the way, be the way. With the King of Swords, communication. All these bitches is my sons. And I'm gonna go and get some bitch from come from those big little lips on me. If I had them, I would pull them down and kiss on them. Blue back bugs, know the queen use the back rub with the chariot at the bottom. Moving forward, judgment. Jesus, yeah. Try to tell you, try to warn you. It's not my problem. That's just not my problem. You just not my problem. That's just not my problem. Bitch talk shit. Niggas talk shit, that's not my problem. Oh Lord. Lord have the mercy. Lord of mercy, the magician and the four pentacles. Holding on tight to what? She has her crown. She's looking down. She's the head. She's the tone. So when these men and these women try to hold you down, put you down, make you feel lesser than, you're a queen, girl. He's your crown. Go ahead and Four of Wands. Ooh. That's their foundation. Oh, Jesus. That's what they was committed to. Four Wands for Eve and the Five of Pentacles. That's what they was committed to. That's their foundation. Being left out in the cold. Ooh, spiritually. They looking, ooh, Jesus. They looking forward to healing. This could be a catastrophic event. The Wheel of Fortune, as I say that. This could be a catastrophic event. The Three of Cups are working together. Their final outcome. Ooh, final destination. They holding on to it. They riding it out, y'all, like that. Butterfly, death and rebirth. Damn. Let me get one for the Sun, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Empress. Please and thank you. That one just fell out. Ooh. Confirmed with the Sun, Two of Swords. They cut off from the Sun. They didn't want to know who they are. Jesus, the Empress, the no guidance. There is some amazing shit happening, and I can quite naturally say this is international. International known on the microphone. Oh my God. King of Swords. Mary Magdalene, divine, loyal goddess, and the King of Swords. What is the King of Swords? What is Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. Three of Pentacles. Threes. in threes. Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. 3 years. 13 years. Found out it wasn't his. No fortune. What is the Three of Pentacles? Jesus. It's not even that tight. It's not tight at all. I'm telling y'all. The Sun, Three of Pentacles. This shit look good, but then it don't look good for other people. Oh. The Moon. What's being hidden? Major Arcanas. The Empress. And the High Priestess. That's the Empress twice. That's just my bottom. The Fool. And the Two of Cups. Taking a leap of faith or emotional healing. 10 of Cups. Total wish fulfillment. Total wish fulfillment at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Cups. So at the top of the deck, the Lovers. You connecting with your higher self. Those who chose to take the higher path. Oh shit. It looked like Five of Pentacles is everything that they have manifested in the past is going to hit them and leave them out in the fucking cold, and they is going to be, ooh, Jesus. Ooh, wee, Jesus. Ooh. The Devil. Everything they manifested up to now, this point, they're going to be stuck with that shit. This is going to be their divine feminine awakening. Ooh, Jesus. Five of Pentacles, Four of Wands, this is their foundation. Past life, Capricorn. North Node. No, South Node. Ooh, confirmation. Ooh, confirmation. So this might be, this is somebody with a South Node in Capricorn. Mind you, I believe I have a South Node in Capricorn and a North Node in Libra. What have you been manifesting? Oh, damn. Total wish fulfillment, King of Cups, Ten of Swords. Everything's okay. Two of Wands, looking forward to the future. I'm saying everything is okay. Or this is somebody's loss. Somebody lost this is cut off from a high vibrational energy. So we have the Two of Swords in between the Empress and the Sun. And this just came out with the Sun. After the Devil card for Divine Feminine Awakening, Five Pentacles, Four of Wands, and the Devil. Mm-mm-mm. Ten of Cups, the King of Cups. Ten of Swords and the Two of Wands. Ooh, God take it all. With the lovers at the bottom of the deck, that's Gemini, that's King of Swords, Jesus. Nine of Pentacles at the top, self-sufficiency. Somebody take it, ooh, six. Somebody's balance. Balance being restored and balance being taken. Jesus Christ. Can I get one from Mary Magdalene, Divine Royal Witch, the King of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles? Mm, I am the Tower. New Orleans, Florida. Miami, New York, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. Whew, I'm in the Tower too, but Page of Swords. Page of Wands. Watching it grow. Ugh. I think I'm gonna end it right there. Now I got a headache. Somebody is stuck in their own personal purgatory behind the shit that they've done against innocent people. There's another major arcana is the Tower. And look, on the left we have Divine Feminine Awakening, Eve, Five of Pentacles, Four Wands, the Devil card. On the right we have Mary Magdalene, Divine Royal Witch, the King of Swords, Three of Pentacles in the Tower. 333. These lower chakras, these working together collectively, bringing the Tower spiritually. The Lovers, communication, Mercury retrograde. And like I said, my retrograde lightweight compared to what some people gonna have to face. Watch your conceitedness. Watch your goals, your affirmations, your self-worth, your self-control, what you subscribe to, who you subscribe to. Watch it. Child trafficking, all that shit. Drug trafficking, child trafficking, Benito. Done, over with. Find a new hustle and healing. Seriously. True healing, not conniving ass healing. Not manipulating nobody else's energy ass healing. Let it be let it be a people free will. Keep that in mind indefinitely.